CMM Network. The following broadcast is solely for the enjoyment and entertainment of our audience. This is the Blue Collar Minutemen Show.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Blue Collar Minutemen Show. We are three guys who are wanting to help make this country great again. And we need all the help we can get. Justin, how's it going, my man?
It is going. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Fantastic.
Good to know. So today is Mother's Day. And I think it wouldn't be right to have a show without saying a few things about mothers, because, you know, let's face it, they work hard. Justin, I'll give it to you first. You know, Mother's Day, man. What's that for you and everything?
Well, hard for me to put into words, but man, if there's anybody that deserves credit out there, it's those moms out there, especially those single moms that try to every day work to make their kids and their families' lives better. So they deserve a lot of shout out, a lot of props and respect. Kids, if there's anything that you should be doing, those parents that you have at home, man, they do a lot of sacrificing. So you show them respect, especially that mom of yours.
Yep. Bill?
My mom had to be one of the greatest women in the world because she had to put up with me. She had to raise me. So, you know, hey, she passed last year, but I sure did love my mom.
Yep. I mean, that goes for me. You know, I just spoke to my mom before we started the podcast today. She's doing good. I mean, she's doing really good. She had COVID back in November, went through that whole deal. Now she's back at home. Very, very grateful to still have her with us. And, you know, she taught me a lot about how to treat a woman and how to talk to a woman, be respectful, respecting your elders. You know, a lot of that stuff you'll learn from dad too, but, you know, mom is usually the one there smacking you in the back of the head if you make sure you got your manners right, because you're not going to embarrass mom. Mm-hmm. So
right.
From the Blue Collar Minutemen to all the mothers out there, we wish you all a happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
But, well, guys, I mean, where do we even want to start? A lot's been going on this week. Stuff comes up every freaking day.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin,
some of it entertaining, some of it is just stupid.
Well, tell us about this whole marriage versus dancing thing, because you were bringing that up a little while.
Right. I was listening to Ben Shapiro, his podcast Friday, and he brought up this, everybody in Washington, D.C. is in this big uproar. Well, I thought it was something, you know, going on. And apparently D.C. has had a ban on married people actually going through ceremonies, and basically nobody was allowed to come to a wedding or anything public. Well, Now they've changed it, but they've banned dancing. You can go to the marriage, but there is no reception. I mean, I don't think they have any idea what that's going to do to the springtime economy for weddings.
Yeah.
I mean, from now until like July is wedding season.
Right.
Tell these people they can't dance. I mean, come on, man.
We're gonna have to make a call to Kevin Bacon We need to get on this.
Here's my question. I've been to DC. I've partied in DC. I guarantee you none of those nightclubs are shut down. But dancing at a wedding.
Yeah.
Riddle
Taking
me
all-
that, Batman. Riddle
Yeah.
me this. I don't get it.
And I'm taking all
So,
of that. What they did.
what's that?
All of that was because of COVID.
Yeah, apparently this I can't remember who it is, but it's the mayor of DC. I'm trying to pull it up right now.
Mhm.
DC banned dancing at weddings as part of COVID-19 restrictions. Mayor Muriel Bowser. So, I still think this is stupid. I mean, for God's sakes, you see the rest of the country, even some of these big amusement parks are starting to relax restrictions, but no, you can't dance with your wife at your wedding. Come on.
Don't you dare try to waltz.
Yeah, right. It's like I remember back in the day they used to, like in high schools during proms, if a couple were getting a little too close to each other, they throw a balloon in there, you know, keep them apart. Man, is that what we're gonna up for next? I don't know, man, but it somebody from NBC put up there, Mark Seagraves. It's like, well, Mayor Bowser banned dancing at weddings and concerts due to COVID-19. The DC government continues to offer in-person dancing classes for small groups of seniors. So we see hypocrisy everywhere, even in the dancing industry.
Oh, I know.
guess.
Bill, I thought you had something there a minute ago.
Now I'm trying to wrap my head around this stuff. It's
You know, you still can't make stuff up. I mean, band dancing. I just keep hearing Footloose going through my head right now.
See, that's exactly what Ben Shapiro brought up too. He's like, what is going on here? Nobody puts baby in the corner, you know, a little 80s reference. And then he's like, dancing? He's like, we have seriously, no doubt, got a Kevin Bacon 1980 something movie going on right now. he's like, but I was like, man, hopefully that mayor, or I think John Lithgow and his character had more sense than the mayor does. At least John Lithgow's character in that movie made sense when he was like, oh, it leads to fornication and all that. You know what?
Yeah.
I kind of get that. But this, come on, man.
You know, you were talking about a little bit of lowering restrictions. Of course, last week we didn't have a show, and I was on a little short mini vacation trip, so to speak. And I'll just say where I was at, you know, their governor, I'll just go ahead and say it. It was Tennessee. Tennessee's governor had basically opened things up. And dude, I'm telling you, it was great to see, you know, just restaurants packed, you know.
Yep.
And there were people still wearing masks, but it was their choice. You know, nobody was telling you to walk in, you got to have a mask on.
And see, that's what the American public wants right there. We just don't want to be told what the hell to do. Give us the option. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, but when they created the Constitution, that's what this was for. So government could not dictate every small detail of our lives. And they shouldn't. No one should. I shouldn't be able to tell anybody else how to live, and they shouldn't be able to tell me how to live.
Right.
okay.
But nobody gets that. You want to get married to like a horse, a refrigerator? I don't care. That's on you. You might have better I don't know. They may have a better relationship. Who knows? The refrigerator won't talk back, I guess. I don't know. But still though, you do you. Don't tell me how to do me.
Right.
And
And
I think that's the biggest thing that us conservatives, us people that think for themselves, that's what we want.
Right. And you know something else, I'll just mention this and then we'll get on to kind of, unless Bill has something. You know, I was just walking through department store the other day. I was at Walmart, I'll just say it. And I'm just in my regular clothes, and I think I had my vet hat on, if anything. But just randomly, this guy walks up to me, and he's like, "Man," he's like, "there's something's got to be done about this country." He's like, "It's going down bad," and I'm like, "Yeah, it certainly is." And that just leads me to believe, Justin, kind of along what you were saying, that people don't want to be told what to do; they want to have an option, and all of this
Yeah.
crap. I think everybody sees it, and they know the shape that we're actually in. So,
Man, for those people that sit there and say, "Well, they should know better," the government, we need to trust them. Really?
Yeah, I
You're
think we
talking to
went
the
over
wrong guy
that.
from the wrong
Yeah.
people. Yeah, I'm Native American. You're talking to the wrong guy from the wrong people. No.
Bill, what
Sure.
else? We got something else coming down the pipe over there.
Well, we got a little update on the Maricopa County election recount. Now they're at a impasse because the board of directors or board of elections won't turn over the routers or the computers as they have been ordered to do.
Oh,
And their excuse is, well, we don't know the password.
I don't think it matters if they know the passwords or not.
I don't think it
I'm
does
calling bullcrap. I am calling bullcrap.
either. Okay.
Man,
If you've watched anything on this, all the networks, NBC, ABC, CBS, the Washington Post, the Huffington Post, all the big major media, all of this is a witch hunt. All of this needs to be stopped, blah, 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 blah. This is just ridiculous. Why are they doing this? We need to, we need to send protesters out there. We need to get this stopped. Well, here's my thinking on the whole thing. If they won and they ain't got nothing to hide, why are they fighting so hard to stop it?
I agree.
I mean, they're fighting hard. I think we went over it 2 weeks ago where we found the flyer where they're hiring actors to go out there and protest.
Yeah.
The Secretary of State and all of them out there, the ones that are doing the recount, the GOP, they've been receiving death threats daily. If there's nothing to hide, why are they going to so much trouble to stop this? Answer me that.
What is it, like a house of cards will fall, or house of lies will always fall? I can't remember that.
Mhm.
So just overlook that. But when you make up a bunch of lies, it's all going to come crumbling down.
Yep.
It's
And
it's
I
ridiculous.
did read right before the podcast, Donald Trump did say that, it's going to be like a domino effect. If Arizona goes down, the rest of the dominoes are going to fall, meaning that Arizona's investigating the election as well. And I think their latest update, Bill, I hadn't heard anything else, but their latest update was that it was the most blatant act of cheating that anyone has ever seen.
Yep. They put out weekly updates. And that was in the last update. They can't believe what all they're finding.
Now, let's face it, they don't mean Donald Trump. They mean the other guy. Come on, man. When
The thing.
I really hope that good people come out on top in all of this.
We hope
That's-
something comes out on top because it's looking very dismal. Jumping right in, job numbers. 466,000 new job claims this week. I mean, we were talking earlier, Elgin, 1 year ago today, Black unemployment was at 3%. Today, Black unemployment is at 9.7%. Just Black unemployment. And Biden stood there laughing when he was giving the numbers out and said it was all Trump's fault.
You know,
How? How is that Trump's fault? He
I
had the
never-
economy going, had the lowest unemployment rate in history. Then all of a sudden, boom,
Mhm.
all of our pipelines are shut down. You know, factories are all moving. We were camping all week, and my wife spoke to a couple from Berea who said he just lost his job in Berea in a factory there because the entire factory's packing up and moving to Mexico.
You mean to tell me that when Trump was put those tariffs and put all those injunctions against businesses trying to take their stuff overseas, factories and stuff like that, that the Democrats did away with it? No way. Instead of putting that money in the American public's pocket, they put it in theirs and whatever country that they're in.
Yep. So something's got to be done.
you know, people just need to wake up. And I mean, I'm just going to say it. I mean, my Black folks need to realize too. I mean, I watched Lindsey Graham speaking on Fox, and what they did to Georgia, Atlanta was just appalling. I mean, they're still talking about that. They literally took jobs away from people, Black people that they say that they're there to help. Oh, we're there to help the Black folks. And you literally took jobs away from one of the most populated Black cities in the United States.
If not the most populated. Man, I've been through Georgia. I've been through Atlanta. Man, you see more and more people, celebrities, and from all walks of life, like country singers. Man, Atlanta is a big part of that now, the music and entertainment industry.
Yes. And he just doesn't know how he's hurt Georgia. Well, I shouldn't say Biden and the Democratic Party have hurt Georgia. So, and these big tech companies are just as much to blame.
I need to know from the left, why is Biden the savior of their political party again? I'm trying to figure that out.
Well, here's one for you. Do you know what the difference between humans and common animals are?
Opposable thumbs.
No, common animals.
The
would
ability
never-
to choose.
Common animals would never let the weakest, dumbest of the herd lead the herd.
That's for real, man. Can you imagine the leader of the Lions? Hey, that hurts my feelings. Man, shut up, punk.
The thing.
His,
the thing. We're gonna
his
go,
ass would have been eaten alive.
yeah, we're gonna go eat the thing. Yeah, you know the thing.
Hey, guys, it kind of goes for letting the lieutenant lead too.
Right?
That's why you
Right.
don't lead.
Can't spell lost without LT.
Did you, Elgin? You were talking earlier about Trump's new webpage
Oh yeah.
from the desk.
Oh.
Did you see the new tweet that just came out?
Let's see.
I didn't.
I know he did one about 1 p.m. today.
He's got one out here, just came out. It says, so now even our Kentucky Derby winner, Madeira Sprit, is a junkie. This is emblematic of what's happening to our country. The whole world is laughing at us as we go to hell on our borders, our fake presidential election, and now everywhere else. Happy Mother's Day.
Can't even trust the results of a horse race, for God's sakes, man.
You
That's
know,
ridiculous.
it's crazy. But you know what? He's speaking the truth. You know, every country on the planet is laughing at us right now. They're watching us. They're just watching at how stupid we're letting this guy lead this country right now. And
This
Russia,
is why Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's why Russia and China are sitting there just waiting, like, oh, it's any day now.
Here's to all those well, not really conspiracy theorists, but those alien enthusiasts. If you were a superior species out there, intelligence, technology, would you want to come and visit this time frame on Earth? I'd be looking. I would be looking down on Earth right now like it's a damn cartoon, like an episode of the Three Stooges.
Yes,
It's ridiculous.
and
You can get married, but you can't dance.
oh
What the hell?
no,
Are you serious?
just to let the people know. I mean, you can look it up yourself. It's Trump's website is donaldjtrump.com, and you can look at his tweets that he tweets periodically, day after day. I mean, sometimes he's Donald Trump, and he's like every hour or half hour he's sending a tweet. So he's be something for you to look at and stay entertained. But I mean, he's got a point.
I got something else for you real quick. This is breaking news from the Gateway Pundit.
Mhm.
All right. They have I don't know if you heard the thing going on with the census, that they weren't wanting to let the report from this past census go out. They've held it for a while, and it finally got published. I guess they did it Friday after the news cycle was over, so nobody paid attention on the weekend. But according to the U.S. Census, are you ready for this? According to the U.S. Census, just tallied 154,628,000 people voted in the 2020 presidential election. Okay? Now, the ballots cast were 158 million votes. Are you with me?
Mhm.
There was 4 million more votes than there were people that could vote. Now, tell me anyone with half a brain can't see that. This is the data from the U.S. Census,
Yeah.
okay? 154 million people voted.
And didn't they say it was like 80 some million voted for Biden?
Yeah. Okay. The numbers don't add up, people,
No.
unless
They
they're
never-
using that new math. Well, see, now you got concrete evidence.
Common Core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got evidence now. You've got the census with the numbers there.
Come on, 4th of July.
Independence Day.
Justin, we'll have to kind of inform you on that.
On which one?
4th of July.
Oh,
There's a-
yeah.
Yeah, there's a kind of a rumor going around. We can't say that there's anything factual about it, but there's just kind of a rumor
Yeah.
this July. So it may
Oh,
be actual good Independence Day. I say that.
that would be nice.
Yeah. But, you know, Donald Trump's right. The world is laughing at us. Our unemployment is just abysmal. And unless you were living in a cave, this is all his administration's doing, not Trump's. And just you gotta do is look at the numbers. And here's something else. Something else that you all may not know about. Everybody knows about Mike Lindell. Mike Lindell is still out there and he's still pushing hard. Despite his past, this man has turned it around. You can go check out his site at frankspeech.com. And at Frank Speech, I haven't done it yet, but I was able to look at a link earlier. Basically, his site is set up and it's almost like a talk show podcast type thing. Seems like where you can watch live shows and they will be speaking about what's going on in different states, the voting, the Dominion machines, everything political that was with the coup, he's going to be talking about it. And that's at frankspeech.com. So I wanted to throw that out there.
Hey, the Prez just put out another tweet. It's got Happy Mother's Day to all. It will all come back bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. Do not worry. Kind of cryptic.
Kind of cryptic, but
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the man has been on target since the day he was elected, and he's had a target on his back from the liberal left before he was elected, and I think he's exposed them. And like everything, this too shall pass. So, I mean, that's kind of cryptic too, but it can't last forever this way.
Did you see Candace has decided to run for office?
No.
Yep. Says after a long discussion with my husband, I think it's a plan.
Good. I would vote for her.
I've decided to run for office.
Should.
And it looks like she's going to run for a Senate seat.
Oh, Candace Owens, not only that, but my man, Herschel Walker.
Yep.
He's down in Georgia. Put your money on Herschel. If you've seen any of his MMA fights,
Herschel Walker's running.
Yeah, Trump's trying to get him.
Yeah, I have actually. You didn't do too bad. I was actually kind of impressed.
Yeah,
man, Herschel Walker.
Man is.
Yeah, I've listened to quite a few things he's had to say on politically. And I like what he has to say. I really do.
He understands that people need to work, and he understands what has happened to this country, and he's wanting to be a part of the solution. He's not trying to add to this problem, and that's what we need. We need people who are going to be part of the solution and move us all in the direction of success.
Mm-hmm.
Not just because you have money or because you own the oil company or because you have the shipping lanes. No, it's got to be all of us. So, but yeah, that's great that Candace is going to do it. We need her, and I don't even know if Kim Clackett won her thing up there in, where was it, Maine or whatever? I don't think.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't think she did, but if she can get back in it too, bring her back, because she was wanting to clean up Baltimore as it was. How are we on time, Bill?
We're at 29 minutes.
Okay. Well, Justin, do you have anything else?
No, not really. I mean, that was pretty much it. That's all I had.
Let me ask y'all a question. Is Tulsi Gabbard still in Congress?
Ooh. She's been making some. I think
this says April 11, 2021. It says that they're trying to keep her quiet because she just returned from Syria on a secret fact-finding mission And she comes back and says she has proof that the Obama administration funded ISIS and Al Qaeda.
Well,
She's a Democrat.
Say that one more time.
She says she has just returned from Syria on a secret fact-finding mission and has proof that Obama administration funded ISIS and Al Qaeda.
well, I'm not gonna. That's good that she has the proof, but I'm kind of going by that whole information dump that Trump did last year. And on those files, I mean, those files showed that the Obama administration funded Al Qaeda.
When it says
And I
that immediately upon her return, CNN booked her for an exclusive interview and then found out what she was going to say and canceled her interview.
Mm-hmm.
That figures.
See, that's what we've been preaching the entire time. The United States is basically taking care of the rest of the world. All of our money goes for every other person on this planet but us. And even in the wrong, funding Al Qaeda, for whatever reason they did it, you know, gosh, I wish I could talk to Edward Snowden right now.
Right. You know, I was completely against Edward Snowden when I first found out what he did and everything. But now that I know why and what he found, I'm starting to understand it a little bit more.
Yeah, and you know, he's supposed to be in Russia, and you know he's just sitting there going, I was trying to tell you all.
Yep. Like nobody wanted to listen. You just wanted to label me a traitor, but no.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, man, to completely uproot your life just to spread the truth, knowing that the world will come crashing down on you for it, that's gonna take some guts.
Mm-hmm. What'd you have there, Bill?
Two things. Here's something that Secretary of State in Arizona that's fighting to shut down the recount. Gateway Pundit tried to question her the other day, and she basically gave him the finger and walked off. I just asked her, says, why are you working so hard to shut down the yard? Do you have something to hide? And she gave him the finger and walked off. Now, the other
Who
thing,
did that?
the Secretary of State from Arizona, she's a Democrat. She's trying to shut down the recount.
Oh, yeah.
So they asked her if she had something to hide, and she just gave him the finger and walked off.
I think Justin's frozen.
Wow, that's not very professional. Oh my
What about,
goodness, man.
here's the other thing. Have you heard?
I cannot believe.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was like, I just cannot believe after all the stuff that's going on, man, you have somebody like Tulsi Gabbard, and these are the idiots you choose.
Yeah.
But
Cannot believe it.
the other thing, did you hear the unemployment thing going on now? They're actually giving you you have to get a show that you went out every day looking for a job to continue getting your unemployment.
Really?
I thought they were supposed to do that anyway to a degree.
Wow.
Well, there was, under this COVID thing, there was no requirement.
Oh, yeah.
And now, starting, I guess, Monday, they got to go every day and try to show that they're trying to get work. Unless you have to stay home and take care of the kids. And you don't have to look for a job. You just still get your employment.
I got to take care of the kids. I'll be at the house.
Yeah.
Send me a check.
Yeah, I know, right? Just send me that truck.
Jeez.
That's the latest two things I got.
Well, I mean, if you guys have noticed anything in our area, if you notice anything in our area, There's lots of help wanted signs all over town. I can only imagine how many you see everywhere else. But
Well,
no, that's what
uh,
happens when you just give out free money, man. Nobody want to work.
I saw somebody posted on Facebook the other day, just in our little town here, down that one strip. And they listed every one of the job openings. There was like 152 job openings just down that strip.
Yep. Yep.
Well, that's the world we live in. We've got Democrats running it right now, and they'd
I mean,
rather.
it's kind of. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say they'd rather have, small towns start to fall, and then that way they can herd us all into the big ones. Did I say that? Oops.
Everybody knows what I do. I run help run this martial arts school, and then we have after school programs. But right now we're gearing up for a summer camp, right?
Mhm.
Well, I was reading the other day that other schools or other businesses that have a program similar to ours is set up. They frequently get these phone calls of, well, what are your ages allowed for this summer camp? Ages 4 to 12. Well, why don't you guys have why doesn't somebody have anything for these 14, 15, and 16-year-olds out there? I was like, oh man, yeah, they do. It's called a job. Summer job. They don't need to go to a camp and play on playgrounds. Get a job. It's ridiculous. I cannot believe I'm seeing this. Yeah. Well, these teenagers in high school need something to do. It's called a job. Go get a damn job. Teach them what a work ethic is. Not just sit on your ass and collect money from the government.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well, if that's going to wrap it up for us, Bill, what do you got? Last thing.
That's it.
Justin?
That's pretty much all I got.
Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this was kind of a quick rundown, but today is Mother's Day. And, we wanted to give you wish a shout out to all the mothers. And then just give you a quick rundown of what's been going on in the week. Try to keep up with this stuff. As much as I hate it, I actually listened to part of Biden's address that he had, which I made it about 8-9 minutes in, and I just kind of just gave up. I couldn't take it. It just warped my mind.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
Yes, it was so hurtful, but we've got to keep an eye on what they're doing. They're coming after us, whether it be your guns, your freedom to worship where you want to worship. These are hard times.
One announcement real quick. At 9:00 tonight, Tucker is going to have breaking news on Trump.
Ooh.
Says big news you don't want to miss. So.
Well,
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker, yeah. Says 9:00 on Fox, breaking Trump news, May the 9th. So.
We'll try to catch that. But ladies and gentlemen, check us out on our website, bluecollarminutemen.com. We're still on Spreely. You can find these videos on YouTube and Rumble. Email us at blucollarminutemen.com. Give us some suggestions. Hey, let's hear from you. Give us some suggestions on what you'd like to hear us talk about.
You can drop us a message on Facebook. You can MeWe, Spreely, just drop us a message. Email, go to our webpage, type it in.
Yep.
Just give us some suggestions.
Are we still on Parler?
Yeah, yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
We're trying to, okay.
We're trying to.
But
We've been having trouble with that platform, but
yeah, it has
I
been.
was gonna say because I tried getting on there, but I wasn't having much success.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. You got to go about it in a roundabout way to get to it. So we haven't said much about Parler, but when you find us on YouTube, subscribe to us. That way you get notifications when the next show comes out, and that way you automatically can see the next show. So subscribe to us, and that way you can get every show updated and you don't have to look for it.
subscribe, like, and share.
Like and share, baby. Like and share. Proton Mail and DuckDuckGo. So, guys, that's it. You know, happy Mother's Day to everyone, all the ladies out there, all the moms. Thank you all. You all are great. And people, stay good, stay vigilant. God bless you all, and God bless America. Hey, we're out.
God bless.